You know, there are books that teach us things, and then there are books that make people uncomfortable, even after hundreds of years. This is one of those books. They call it the Devil's Bible. And no, that's not just a dramatic name. Once you hear the full story, you'll understand why people still lower their voices when they talk about it. Because this book, it shouldn't exist. First, let me tell you what makes this book different. It's a normal manuscript. It's not small. It's not elegant. It's massive. So heavy that a single person can't even lift it properly. Almost 3 feet tall. Weighs around 75 kilos. And when historians opened it, they realized something strange. Everything is inside this one book. The entire Bible, medical knowledge, astrology, healing rituals, exorcisms. It's like someone tried to store the entire medieval world inside a single object. And already, that doesn't make sense, because creating something like this would normally take decades. Multiple writers, multiple scribes, multiple styles. But this book? That's where things get disturbing, because every single page looks like it was written by the same hand. Same ink. Same pressure, same handwriting, from the first page to the last. No shaking, no tired strokes, no corrections. And that's when people started asking questions. There's an old story tied to this book. A monk living in a monastery. He broke a vow, a serious one, and the punishment was not mercy. He was going to be sealed alive inside a wall. Imagine that for a second. No light, no escape, just silence and time running out. Desperate, the monk made a promise. He said, "Give me one night, and I will create a book so great that this monastery will be remembered forever." One night. Already you know something is wrong, because no human being can create a book like this in one night. And according to the legend, the monk realized that too. As darkness fell, fear took over, and instead of praying to God, he prayed to something else, something older, something darker, the devil. The deal was simple. Help me finish the book, and you can take my soul. And when morning came, the book was complete. And according to the legend, the monk realized that too. Now, here's where it gets really unsettling. In the middle of the manuscript, there's a full-page illustration. Not of a saint, not of an angel, but the devil himself, staring straight out of the page. No background, no distraction. Just him. Claws, horns, an unnatural posture. And the strangest part? This image is placed near prayers, near sacred text. And then there's the fires. Wars destroyed monasteries. Libraries burned to the ground. But again and again, this book survived. One fire supposedly consumed an entire building. Everything was lost, except the Devil's Bible. People began whispering. Some said the book was cursed. Some said it was protected. And some believed the book protects itself. Historians still don't understand why. Some believe it's a warning. Others believe it's a signature. But okay, let's say the legend is just a story. Let's talk science. Modern researchers studied the handwriting. They expected to find changes, a tired hand, different phases of life. But they didn't. The handwriting is unnaturally consistent. Experts say to write like this naturally, one person would need to work for 20 to 30 years without illness, without aging, without emotional change. That has never happened. Ever. So even science has a problem here. So what's the truth? Was this just an obsessed monk, locked away for decades, slowly creating something no one else could? Or did desperation open a door that was never meant to be opened? Maybe the real horror isn't the devil. Maybe it's what the human mind can become when pushed far enough. Or maybe some knowledge really does come at a price. And maybe some books were never meant to be finished. The Devil's Bible still exists today. Silent, heavy, watching. And whether it was written by a man or by something else, one thing is certain. Once you know its story, you never look at books the same way again.